my name is Mahfouz, and this is a video demonstration of my prototype or proof of concept, which is Stop the Spread. Stop the Spread has been built to aid in kind of abating the ongoing spread of COVID-19, specifically in Nigeria. And it has basically three main objectives or three main ways of doing this at the moment. The first one is the medic chat feature, which is a way where we try to link people with volunteer medical professionals to kind of gain the necessary medical advice that they need as relates to COVID-19, especially and underlying conditions that may have and any kind of general medical advice that relates to their symptoms. So the reason for this being that although Nigeria does have like a national health body, it's not effective enough to kind of address the needs of those who are most vulnerable. A lot of people do not simply have access to the medical help that they need, especially at these times where things are going into lockdown and things like that. People will definitely struggle more than they normally do to gain any medical advice for various reasons. So by working with a group of professional medical doctors, that can kind of chat with people online and just give them any sort of information that may be relevant in helping them at their situation. So, and basically, currently we're working with the one medical doctor, and we're trying to onboard more people. Um, and basically, we're trying to kind of have a way where we can onboard medical doctors into the system through our volunteer as a medic feature, where basically you fill in you submit to volunteer as a medic, and then we kind of one of our doctors gets in touch with you to kind of have a chat about your qualifications and things like that, and then we would onboard you into the system. And I'll go ahead and show you the medic chat feature that I mentioned. So once a user's logged in, as you can see, basically you can choose one of the available medical doctors, and basically you can chat with them in real time. Hello, I have some symptoms, for example. Send, and then that all happens in real time. And if the medical doctor, if it's logged in as well, they can respond to you in real time, and that's all working fine. Um, we also have the second feature that I want to speak about is the report my symptoms feature. So one of the challenges that happened that the authorities faced in Nigeria during the ongoing onset was the fact that it was really difficult to track down the people that have been in contact with affected victims. So by having a platform where you can report your symptoms and add the people that you may have been in contact with, and then thereafter we'll take this information and forward it to the relevant authorities. So like you put in your full name, describe your symptoms, maybe sore throat, maybe for example, maybe also like talk about medication you've been taking and things like that, how long you've had it, your address, maybe like for 2 weeks, you put in your address, maybe 2 Abuja Road, for example, in Abuja, and put in details for the people you've been in contact with as well. And basically then you can submit, and this will go on and will take this information, and we aim to be working with one of the national bodies such as the Nigeria Center for Disease Control, whom we're currently trying to reach out to in kind of gaining endorsement and using all this data that we want to get from the website and helping them in mitigating this problem of tracking the people that have been affected and people that have symptoms. So this is one of the things that we want to work on as well. The other thing is essentially making this website an easy place where people can find all the relevant information that they need in terms of acting responsibly and in the right way with regards to the ongoing outbreak. So, be it emergency contact numbers, press releases from government bodies like the NCDC, and things like that. For instance, like a list of all the state helplines grouped by the geographical regions in Nigeria, because there's multiple helplines for all the 36 states, each of the 36 states in Nigeria. And so basically, we hope to make it easier to find anything you need through this website. We have links to essential guidelines, links to some of the government websites, and we also hope to translate all this information into some of the main native languages in Nigeria to have a wider outreach, because one of the problems is that some people for whom English doesn't come as easily maybe do not have then do not have access to all the necessary information that they need at this crucial time. So by providing a place where they can go in and read what they need to in their native language, we hope to kind of help educate the people and thereby helping to reduce the spread as well as people take the information on board. So that's one of the other features that I wanted to talk about. And then the other things we're hoping to add is the media and the blog. And the media will contain things like video campaigns and just press releases and stuff like that for things relating to COVID-19 that have come in from the relevant authorities in Nigeria. And then the blog is basically one of the challenges as well that has faced the Nigerian population is the fact that people seem to be reluctant in kind of going into isolation, stop going to mosques and churches and marketplaces and things like that. So by having like encouraging blogs from maybe influential figures, religious figures, political figures, or just knowledgeable people and professionals in general, just going in here and telling people, and encouraging them. Basically, we hope to kind of educate people thereby and all towards the goal of helping to limit the spread, help people do the right thing, um, and help get through this all as safe as we possibly can. And yeah, so this is my proof of concept. The main goal here, obviously, is to leverage our skills in tech and to help in any way that we can. So while these are the current features at the moment, as we begin working more with some of the volunteer medical doctors and the government bodies, I'm sure a lot of ideas will pop up. And the goal is to kind of make this website as useful as possible with all the useful information it needs and features to help people abate the spread of COVID-19 in Nigeria. This has been my presentation. I hope you've enjoyed it. Enjoy the rest of your day. Goodbye.